Follow me, Master. I know of a place where we might mine silver ore. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
It is a magnificent bridge.
Built with the people's blood, sweat, and taxes, no doubt.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure. This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I knew the village would be in a bad way, but ne'er did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians picking out bones. Indeed, what to do?
Yeah, more than my life's worth.
What's this all about? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now.
What do ye want?
Have been drenched.
I'm coming, Master!
different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. It seems we must venture to Trevor Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernwood. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing. Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. We could obtain some rare materials here, if it pleases you, Master.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
There, Master. Saurians.
Leave it to me.
Well done. My aim is true. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. Not meant to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly.
There it goes. This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes.
This can't be happening. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
My thanks, sir.
For you.
I dare say you've earned it.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Oh, I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
About time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
Two words for that performance. Utter perfection.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
seems we have been raised our foes.
Correct, little opponent. May freely reign.
Understood.
Open your eyes.
We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting on an incline. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler.
Feast your eyes on this.
If we are to best this demon, we must do whatever we can to profit off this.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
Do not despair. I'm coming to your aid.
Right. This foe is nigh unstoppable when it's brought. We must do what we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. It seems we must venture to Trevor Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Bern. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, you there, Master? An ogre?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Oh, well, eh? Right where it hurts. You'll not live to regret this.
Where is it? Are you all right? If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. It seems we have been raided off.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
No. I'm not targets my own master like myself. I should have to be done with objection. Could you lend me a hand? One of our number is unconscious. We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
This foe is nigh unstoppable when it's dropped. We must do more to stand the test of using its temper.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till it's furies themselves.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
immensely. Suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
By all means. I've got firm grip on our foe.
My time lends a hand. Make haste before I'm shaken loose.
This battle is ours! The product of heedlessness.
Can I help you? Is anyone else available?
Victory is at hand. Give no quarter.
Much obliged.
Mustn't let this stop you. Perilous. I recommend a swift retreat.
Tis done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Aptly said. Saurians?
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
This creature is hard as stone, making it ideal for tossing at our other foes. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. this fuss over a moment's incaution. It shan't happen again.
One never can have too many of these.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Master, I'm not sure how much longer I can keep going without rest.
We really ought to take a moment to catch our breath, if we can spare one.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
My sword strikes true!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
One of us has been drenched.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
A bask of Saurians has made its nest within the village, but not for long if we have any say in the matter.
We must remain vigilant.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you, thank you! We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
A fine job by our merry bear. What say we visit again anon to see how the village fares in the aftermath?
Right you are. I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
A lonely place. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Hope to see you again.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Spending gold to make gold? Is that not a contradiction?
Indeed, you are correct.
To doubt my words is folly, for everyone I speak is true. No one believes a word I say. No one believes a word I...
'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we'll understand more in time.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Indeed, you are correct. A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Let me get that.
No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long.
Nice armor you got.
Assailants, master!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Come on, then.
As planned. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry. If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a minute.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Well, it certainly isn't easy work, but I'm proud to be counted upon.
Your ribs have been drenched.
Battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the original judgment.
I suppose 'tis so.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Goblins, master!
I suppose I'll handle this. Our foe shall know my pain twofold.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Let us see what you're made of.
No one can defend themselves with grapple daggers.
You'll not live to regret this.
Prodigies! Oh, heedlessness!
Hang in there. Help will surely come. Think I'd be caught unawares.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters... We'd best report back. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
It's broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy. It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
The risen have been caught! Quick! Douse the flames!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Point right there.
Well done, Master.
Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
You are.
Very well, if I must.
Over here, if you please.
to me worthwhile.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Over here, if you would.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
A splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
'Twould seem we have all we need to hand. Over here, if you please.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Tis as you say.
Fire will prove effective against this foe.
Master! I'm coming to assist! This seems an easy spot for our campsite.
The hour may be growing late, and I'm in no need of a rest just yet.
What about some of these when the heat is off?
My sword strikes true.
I believe your tone towards the light. Your to extinguish our lanterns must be so difficult.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
If you would. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I'll collect it. You needn't trouble yourself.
Prepare yourself.
Aught you need of me?
I'm not interested.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Should we head there now? It would save us having to make the trip again.
No shortage of easy marks.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I'll go and open the chest.
What a waste of time.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace. My arm's strong and my mind sharp.
Well met, sir.
We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh-ho! You have procured an archer's staff, I see. Most excellent. You may now change your vocation to sorcerer, if it pleases you, sir. However, if you wish to register as a warrior instead, you will need to acquire a greatsword. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a greatsword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
We've all we need to deliver, do we not?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Whatever am I to do? Where will the wind blow me today?
I'll lead the way. We have arrived.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father, I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hiya, Risen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
'Tis as you say.
I just know it.
Bunch of sluggards.
If it were up to me, I'd never leave.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
You shan't hear me complain about an early Night time already. I thought it was rather dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
Would you take pity on me, sir?
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bed.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
You don't look like much.
Gather round. Treat you.
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why,
The beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero oft left off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade... That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought...
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin. Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? You bought it for me. Thank you. I'll treasure this. You're a kind soul. Pray, let me return the favor someday.
He seems a young man of...
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Seems no humming would be unwelcome.
Could have sworn I ought to attend to.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? Pray, sir, a moment of your time.
Right, door's locked. That should do it. Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monster.
Why must I suffer so?
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Oh dear.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be. The sky always puts me on a continent.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by Master
I'm in a predicament.
There's got to be something fun to do. Something different.
Oh dear.
Now, where was I bound again?
Let's see.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make.
Do you shop often?
Welcome. Tad rowdy. Now, Marshall, where was I headed?
There's no shame.
Welcome.
I'm surrounded by creatures on all sides.
I have no issue falling asleep. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Much obliged, friend. I hope you're as pleased with our deal as I am. This little dwelling's all yours now. Suppose I'd best be off. I've my own home to get to. I hope you'll be happy here, friend. Farewell.
Wait to see what the day holds.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I've little enough gold to spend as tea.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Not much going on hereabouts.
What a bizarre village. That villagers stared at me with a bizarre intensity. It was as though they were praising me.
Wonder what's going on in town. I might go and see.
Slim pickings of late. May losing my touch.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires a proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
That woman's taking advantage of us, she is. She...
Will he truly be all right?
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. Pray, pardon the lack of hospitality.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
Let's see. Where to next?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to...
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. The hour's grown late.
My bed.
Let's move along.
I want to go home.
Time to be heading.
Well, still not a bit much for me. Let's head home. I don't like it here. I want to go home. I don't feel safe here.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like. Always a fresh breeze blowing around here.
Mercy!
No sense straining myself. Just got to do what I can.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
We who serve the heavens must be e'er virtuous.
I only hope my best is good enough.
do? Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
I'm not accustomed to speaking with strangers in the street. Good day to you, sir. Aye? What do you want? Hmm.
Another day of work awaits. Glad you stay a while. Surely I can permit myself.
Quite the predicament.
You need a permit to enter Batal. Mind, rumor has it that it's easy. That's led to some people. Come to think of it, I've nary a clue.
What am I to do? I'm lost without those garments.
Got any tales to liven up my...
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not, I have no intention of causing a fuss.
Talk in a whisper when I'm here.
I've more time than I know how to spend.
Gladly stay
There'll be a few heavy purses about today.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Anything's better than that. Even brave.
You shan't hear me complain about...